Today we'll talk a bit about how should startups look at privacy. Important. The idea here is that many startups otherwise believe that let's do the important things first. I believe because privacy is going to be very important soon, let's build up our processes so that when it comes to regulations and fines, we are already prepared. Welcome to my YouTube channel. We daily see new content on privacy, and as I said, we are going to talk about privacy with respect to startups. So, is it important for them? Yes, it is important for them. Why? Because when you are opening up an organization and creating your processes, right now, create your processes, document them in such a way that everyone associated with you, including your staff, and even you yourself, while practicing anything in the organization, has privacy built into it. You know how you want to handle the phone number of your customer, and you know how you want to handle the address of your vendor, their banking information, any kind of personal information or even professional information that you have. This concept is largely called privacy by design. You design up yourself in such a way that privacy is kept in mind in each and every process of your organization. I have a playlist on privacy by design. I'll tag it here so you can go through that and understand. Take it important. You're starting a new business. It is easier to put up processes in the initial stage and build them with privacy in mind so that you are taking all necessary precautions right now instead of waiting for something to go wrong or right in the future. You'll have to meet regulatory compliances sooner or later, both local as well as global. It's very easy being into a global business, right? So you have to get into that very soon. You need to for sure build your customer trust, set up your credibility, show what extra do you do than any other organization. So what better or extra you do as compared to the established brands also, right? So getting more into compliances helps that way as well. And of course, if that would be taken care of, it will definitely impact your fundings and partnerships and future product growth as well. So simple questions that any organization needs to ask when it comes to privacy. What is the data that we are collecting? Is it personal? Any component of it belongs to personal data? I think this is a very obvious question because you'll sooner or later deal with human beings and they'll have their phone numbers and their names and their addresses, right? So how are we storing it? Is it really protected? Is it protected both ways? From security that not unauthorized people are not accessing it, from security from the point of view that it does not get corrupted, no one is able to hack or steal it. How is it processed? Is it safe? Is it shared with third parties also? Are there any activities where we are involving third parties? If yes, what is their involvement? What is the purpose of getting into third party? What is the data that we are going to share with those third parties? And for how long overall are we going to retain this personal data? Now, these are some questions that you need to answer for every business, and it's good if the startup answers it the day it starts its own business. Eventually, one day you will delete it. What would be the deletion process? How would you delete them to ensure that you do not retain even the traces of the data, right? And who owns the process? Is it one person? Or is my startup going to be large enough that I need a team to handle this? Good planning at the beginning of the business. A simple roadmap to this could be you do data mapping, right? Right now, if it's an established business, you need a lot of tools and technologies and scanning of this storage, that storage, cloud, this, that. For a startup, it's a clean slate. I will collect the information like this. I will use it like this. For performing this part of work, I need to outsource it to third party. So these are the kind of contracts I should have with the third party. These are the kind of regulations that I should see. Are they privacy compliant? Are my providers providing me privacy certifications? Are they privacy compliant? And so on and so forth. So just make sure that you have a clear idea of what are you collecting, how are you storing it, how are you sharing it, and for what purpose. Anything that you are collecting should have a defined purpose limitation, collect according to the purpose, and a consent that I'm collecting this data from you for this purpose, and you are approving me that you are okay for me to use it for the purpose. Implement it all across. Define the roles and responsibilities and policies. Who handles the privacy rules? Who handles the privacy policies and privacy notices? The roadmap continues when you talk about security. Even if it's a small organization, even if you're using just external pen drives, that does not mean that the pen drive does not need to be encrypted. That does not mean that the pen drive can be kept here and there and anyone can just open up the data and use it, right? Don't use pen drives. They can be risky. Okay? And do focus on SaaS adoptions and SaaS applications also. As we spoke about vendors with whom you are sharing data, what kind of level of compliance are they offering, both when they store your data in terms of technology providers or even when they are processing data on your behalf as vendors. What are the privacy clauses that you want to incorporate into your contracts? And last but most important, as I said in the start of the presentation, build privacy in each and every process. This will help you ensure that whatever anyone does in the organization takes care of the privacy of the information of any associated person collected on behalf of the organization. So that's about the basic privacy compliance for startups. That's where they should begin with. Of course, after getting into business and getting a bit larger, they'll have to adopt the privacy standards worldwide, but it would be always good to start your business with privacy in mind. I hope you like the content of this video. There are common mistakes that you would like them to avoid. These include that they should have a proper privacy policies and notice, define collection process properly with consent as per the purpose and minimum required data, make each and every person accountable. How? Privacy-driven processes. Develop all processes using privacy by design principles. I hope you like the content of the video. Please subscribe to my channel. If you like the content, press the bell and the like icon and share your feedback in the comment section. Thank you.